All right, what kind of formula is this? Recursive. Good. Recursive. I can tell it's recursive because it comes in two parts. It tells you in one line where to start, and in the next line it tells you how to get to the next term. We prefer the explicit formula, which sort of tells you how to get to any term right away. And what we do is we use the first term, u1, times the common ratio, which appears to be what? 0.6 to the n minus 1. So that's how you take a formula from geometric recursive to geometric explicit. Pretty easy, right? Yep. Well, let's see what's being asked here in number 3. It says, find the sum of the first 5 terms. First of all, did you know that that's what S5 means? Find the sum of the first 5 terms? Okay. What does U5 mean? Aaron? Find the 5th term. S5 means find the sum of the first 5 terms, so that's the difference there. So here's what we do. This is number 3 on page
534.
Yeah, that's set. 534 set. So the formula that we're going to use is either, since it's geometric and finite, here are your choices. To get the sum, you take u1 over 1 minus r with some more stuff, or you take u1 over 1 minus r with some different stuff. This one has you subtracting the term after the last term, un times r. This one has you multiplying the top by 1 minus r to the n. It's up to you as to which one to use. Both will give you the same answer. Which one would be easier here? The one that relies on how many terms there are, or the one that relies on what the last term is? Okay, we're finding S5. So I think the top one is better because it uses n, and we know n is 5. Okay? So the formula is first term times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. This will give you the sum of the first 5 terms of this sequence, or this series. So you can certainly just do this if you really want. You can say the first term's 40. The next term is 0.6 times 40, which is what, 24? Plus, the next term would be 0.6 times 24, which is whatever, plus whatever, plus whatever, and you can add them up and get the answer. But we don't have to do that because we have this formula which is supposed to be a shortcut. So you take the first term, which is what? 40, times 1 minus, what's our r? 0.6, the common ratio. How many terms? There's your exponent. All that over 1 minus 0.6. Now, the sum of these 5 terms would come from that formula. So let's make sure we're all plugging it in right to make sure we get the right answer. So are you ready? Here we go. Punch in the numerator. 40 times 1 minus 0.6 to the 5. Press enter, and then divide by. If you know what 1 minus 0.6 is, just divide by it, 0.4. So the answer should be 92.224. That should be the sum of these 5 terms that I was writing down. 92.224. That's a partial sum because it's part of this whole series that goes on forever. Yes?